Careful with those chemicals. Didn't you know that calf and that tomato plant are filled with chemical elements? Like all living organisms, plants and animals are mostly composed of carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen. Think about it. You, the calf, and the tomato plant are basically just 4 chemical elements. These same elements are found in the air, water, and soil, especially in the soil's organic matter, which, by the way, is not the same thing as organic produce. No, organic matter is anything formed by living organisms that contains carbon compounds, such as manure, dried leaves, and food waste. Inorganic matter, on the other hand, is composed of other common elements like silicon, aluminum, sulfur, magnesium, phosphorus, and potassium. Many of these common elements are important because they are nutrients for plants and animals and are often the ingredients for vital substances. For example, nitrogen is an essential component of proteins, the basis of muscle in animals. Likewise, magnesium is used to make chlorophyll, that critical substance that plants use to absorb light energy. Without these elements, plants and animals would not function properly. And it's not just the elements that are important, but how they are put together. You see, elements are the building blocks for everything, and the smallest bit of an element is an atom. Atoms come together in bonds to make molecules. They take electrons, they share electrons. They basically connect in different ways, and how they connect matters greatly. For example, let's compare glucose to, say, glucose. Even though they contain the same elements, carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen, alpha glucose and beta glucose bond differently. Alpha glucose bonds in a straight line and forms amylose, or starch, as in what's found in potatoes. Whereas beta glucose has to rotate 180 degrees, so it can bond and form a strong, complex structure called cellulose, as in what's found in corn stalks and tree trunks. Beta glucose bonds are so strong that humans can't digest them. So even if we could chew corn stalk, we wouldn't get many nutrients from it. Fortunately for cows, bacteria in their digestive tract help make the nutrients available by breaking the strong cellulose bonds. This is why chemistry is such a valuable tool for agricultural, environmental, and food scientists. In agriculture, it helps farmers determine how much and how often to fertilize. It's also used to calculate the amount of protein in animal feed. By preventing overfeeding and overfertilizing, chemistry helps stop pollution and waste, which makes environmental scientists very happy. And food scientists make us all happy by studying how molecular structure can make recipes taste even better. Whether it's in the kitchen or on the farm, it all makes sense once you realize that you're not just working with food or growing plants or raising animals, you're working with chemicals and chemical bonds.